Guys, as you seen probably with the thumbnail, I'm Scottish lad, does darts reviews by the way. We're going to be reviewing a set of the Target Daytona Fires DF-04s. I've already took foam inserts etc out just to show you what's inside. You usually get 3 sets of stems, 2 sets of the spare tops for the stems, 3 sets of flights. I've already got one on and they only came with 2 because, and actually these aren't mine, well they are mine, they were sent to me by a subscriber slash Twitter follower, Michael Trafford, so go and check him out. But let's crack on with the review. Right guys, we've got a nice close-up look to the Target Daytona Fire DF-04s, so Daytona Fire 4s. These are available in 22, 24 and 26 gram. The set I'm reviewing is 26 gram. I don't review enough 26 grams or higher, so I just thought 26 gram, even though they were sent to me by a subscriber slash Twitter follower and Facebook follower, Michael Trafford. Thanks again for sending them. These are 26 gram. If I was going to buy them myself, I would have probably kind of got the kind of heavier weight because it's not a dart I'd like to throw very often, just down to the price. These will set you back about 115 to 120 quid depending on where you go in the UK. They come fitted with your 26mm Target regrooved storm points, and obviously the length from here where the point meets the barrel to here is 53mm, and I have to stress this isn't the correct length of the titanium stem doodad that it comes with. It usually comes with a shorter one that comes to about here, but regardless it's the kind of same setup. You'll get your spare stem tops and you get 3 sets of flights, so you're kind of jamming with stems and flights when it comes to it. But the width at the widest point, so you're kind of talking here, because it's kind of scalloped in the middle, as you can kind of see here, it's kind of wider here and here. The widest point, so you're talking here and here, is 7.6mm, so at those points it's quite a wide dart. Excellent for a front gripper, just down to where the grip's positioned. Same for the rear. You get your smooth section in the middle where it says Daytona Fire. I'll try and get it up to show you. As you can see in there it says Daytona Fire, and obviously you've got your Target logo on the stem, but you've not got any Target logo etc on the barrel itself. And obviously when this comes off it's just a lovely looking barrel, but you hear the stories about these being ruined and destroyed within a week or two in terms of the titanium nitride coating etc and the grip. But that brings us to the grip. It's a trapezoidal grip. It's kind of similar to the grip on the Barneys and the Full Tail Gen 5, set from, instead of just on a section, it's throughout. Almost reminds me of an Elysian dart, and obviously they've got the kind of in these sections as well, so you're getting an element of grip from each segment. But overall, in terms of the grip, it wasn't a very aggressive gripped dart for me, in my opinion. I'd say it's a level 3 grip on a scale of 1 to 5, and that's just because these squares dig into your fingers, because it's a kind of square dotted cut. If I can get it to focus, as you can see it's a kind of square coated cut, and they catch your fingers. You're not going to get them slipping anywhere or anything like that, but nonetheless you'd expect a decent dart for 115 to 120 quid. But 95% tungsten, obviously your price is very big, made by Target. Pretty much gave you all the information I can on these, so let's get over to the board. In fact, I will add, with these stems and this flight on, it takes it up to around 28 grams altogether. So with that, let's get them over to the board and see how we got on with them. Here we go, we've got the Daytona Fires. I'm not using the supply setup, I'm using my L-style setup, as you can see here. The grip, that trapezoidal kind of style grip, kind of really sticks to the fingers, but it's, I don't know how to describe it. It's just, when you're releasing, I found it quite hard to let go. I don't know whether it's because my skin was getting stuck to the in between the grooves, because it's just small square cuts. But once I get used to them, I done no bad. Look at that 1, 2, 3 to start with. There's also a kind of decent shot at the end of the throwing section if you're around that long. I was releasing them good at some stages, but I had to find that same point of grip to feel comfortable with them. I couldn't just keep obviously going for different parts. I wasn't comfortable in the hand until I got it to the perfect point. But 115 to 120 quid for these, it's a bit pricey, especially since if you grip really well, they're going to end up wrecked or ruined, whatever your word is for it. I use wrecked. That's going to be wrecked within 2 weeks, 3 weeks at tops for 115 to 120 pound that. Nonetheless, they feel good in the hand, they feel good to throw, but as I say, it's the price that kind of drags them down for me. But a big thank you to Michael Trafford, a subscriber of the channel, a follower of mine on Twitter, and a member of the Facebook group, which are all in the about section of the channel, for sending me these to review and keep just as a gift for all the hard work I've been doing out within the darts community, because I do like to think I work quite hard. But we're kind of closing out to the wrap up, and this was the shot I was telling you about, that belter looking 134. But with that, let's go and get wrapped up. Guys, that was my review of the Target Daytona Fire DF-04s. It will more than likely be the only set of Target Daytona Fires I review, because they're far too expensive for me, in my opinion. But there we go, that's them there. It's a nice kind of closer version of the Target Elysian. As you can see, they come with the storms. It's a kind of skeleton in the middle, and as you can see, it's kind of, they look as if they could do a clean etc already, just down to obviously that grip. It gets dirt and stuff like that trapped in it really easily. 120 quid, are they worth it? If you've got the money and you want to try them, go for it. But for your average man, average working man like myself and a lot of other people out in the world, this is another set that they won't be able to afford, because they're far too expensive. I can see why they're so expensive. The machining etc that's went into them, then obviously the design, and then the fact that they're really close to the kind of Elysian style barrel. But lovely dart, just I don't know how well they'd last taking a constant battering on the board. But a big thank you to Twitter follower Michael Trafford, who sent me these to review, and obviously sent me them as a gift just because the hard work I'm doing. But thanks very much for them, Michael. I will treasure them, or I'll use them for a giveaway at some point. I'm not sure what I'm doing with them yet, but they're definitely either in a good home or going to a good home. Let me know what you thought down below the review of the Target Daytona Fires. For me, they're too expensive, in my opinion. And as you can see, obviously I got them second hand, but Michael did tell me that they were very rarely used, maybe used once or twice, and they're kind of a bit binged up, and that was just from my phone section, and obviously dirt from whatever. So it's a bit much for my tastes in terms of a dart. But let me know what you thought down below in the comment section. If there's anything you want me to review, etc. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, dislike. Either way, it's good for the algorithm. So if you don't like the video, just dislike it. But if you like it, let me know what you thought down below. Don't forget to obviously stay safe out there with everything going on, COVID, etc. It's getting worse again. And keep on darting.